Today's Swans lineup: Josh Barker in goal, Elliot Bolton, Tabo Quaho, Owen Bolger, Julia Eccleston, Riley Horan, Bobby Joe Taylor, Anis Nur, David Rogalski, Joel Powell and Samuel Fanian, with substitutes Paul Field, Ralph Vigras, Mason Abeng, Alex Boddy and Kai Jennings. Josh Barker who picks it up. Fanian unable to get that one under control, and Swindon break into the box here. They have a shot. It's stopped by Joss. 1-1 Taunton. And it is a corner for Swindon here. Send the ball into the back post. They do win the header, and it's flicked. Oh, and it's just over the bar from Swindon. That's nice interplay through Joel Powell. Elliot Bolton now plays Joel Powell out on the right, crosses it in, and it's Rogalski. Oh my word, how's he missed? And I think it's a goal kick, a massive chance for the Swans there. Oh no, it's a corner ball. All right, Anis to swing this one in. Oh, it's just missed Riley, but shouts for a penalty. Junior. Oh, and it's a penalty. Elliot Bolton taken down there. And the initial shouts for a penalty were dismissed, but Elliot Bolton gets taken down for a penalty. Rogalski puts it away, creeps under the keeper's arms, but he makes no mistake, and it's 1-0 to the Swans. How fitting to see the opening goal, the final game of the league season, scored by that number 9, David Rogalski. All right, Swindon with a really good opportunity to attack the Swans' goal here. And it's a good ball into the back post, free header, but bounced against the ground and over the bar. Bars. Vigras out to Mason Abeng. Into Vigras, who hits the post, and it's back to Fanian. Into Jennings, and Jennings makes it 2. Just come onto the pitch, really. They just rolled to him. And he took it cleanly with his left foot. Beat the keeper to double the Swans' lead. Jennings has the ball. He's twisted. How has he still got hold of that, by the way? Oh, Kai's found Alex Boddy. And Alex Boddy's 1-on-1. Oh, and he's just put it wide. Really smart through ball from Kai Jennings. Abeng driving forward and playing it to Ralph Vigras, who has he's in the box here, squares it to Alex Boddy, and he skies it. That's well over. Oh, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Swindon, and that's really bad commentary there because I was distracted by the fans behind our own goal. How did that happen? Did you miss it as well?
Took it past the keeper.
What was that? I'll give the cameraman.
Ball over the top, took it past the keeper and slotted it into an empty net.
Yep, there it is. And it's 2-1. It's a chance for Swindon there. But really, really good save from Josh Barker there. Cut that. And Ralph is in the box here. He's past the 8, puts it across, but it's a good stop from the goalkeeper. He's past Paul Field. He's played it inside to the 9. He's taken a good touch. He's taken another shot, but it's offside. Bolton plays Mason a bang. He's in the box here. Cuts it back. He's got a chance to shoot, and it's curled into the bottom left corner beautifully to put the Swans 3-1 up and retake that 2-goal lead. Question marks on the positioning there, potentially, but Mason saw the gap there and put it away cleanly. Swindon have the ball in the edge of the box here. Oh, curled just past the post. Almost a beauty. Hanworth 5-1. Look at that. And Body's in here. And Body shoots, but Ralph gets the seconds and gets it into an empty net and puts the Swans 4-1 up. Swindon. It's a good save from Joss. Ralph Figras is inside the box here. Can he get a shot away? He's tried to touch it down. Keeper's come out, but he's tried to play it back and unable to find a man.
He's gone. Send him off. 14 for descent.
The ball's in, and it's a good save from Josh Barker to see out the game, and players kick the post. Ball's in. And there's another goal for Swindon. Half volley into the back of the net. Just a little too late, and that's the final whistle. Full time, 4-2 to cap off what has been really a brilliant season for the Swans. And a third place finish. All to play for on Wednesday in the playoff semi-final down here. Wednesday night against Gloucester City. We'll see you then. Ready? Built a 4-2 win at home to Swindon to finish the season in style. I mean, what are your takes on the game today? And I guess we'll go into a season summary afterwards, but we'll talk about the game today first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dissect today's game too much, really. You know, we were obviously playing for not much today, really. We knew we were finishing third regardless, and it's really difficult to kind of motivate the players to like try 100%, of course, but I think they gave 95 at least, and yeah, I was relatively happy with how we played. I thought we created loads of chances. It probably should have been more than 4 goals for us today, to be fair. So all in all, a really good day, and everybody sort of passed through without any injuries or anything like that. So that's all we wanted from today.
Yeah, and as a season as a whole, you know, the 42 games are done now. Your first season in management, and yeah, obviously basically a year now since you took the job at Walton. How would you really summarise your first year, you know, at the club, and really having sat in the summer with basically a whole new team to have built? What are you really taking from this season and seeing how it's really gone?
Yeah, I mean, a lot to answer there, really, but first and foremost, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, really. You know, yeah, speak about this a fair bit with Daz, really. You know, we were sat in a cafe with a laptop trying to find players in June, really. You know, we had 5 lads that were returning. So that was a really busy period for us, and we weren't really sure how the team or squad was going to shape up at that point. So relatively sort of stressful time. But I think, you know, if we rewind the clock all the way to the first sort of pre-season session, I think we were relatively happy with what we managed to recruit even back then. And then it was just about tweaking things, finding a style and a shape that boys were comfortable with, adding to the squad here and there. And I think you mentioned it in last week's interview. You know, we had a little bit, I don't know, a few speed humps really around November where, you know, I was learning about the players, learning about the group, and couldn't really get a win for maybe 4 or 5 games, and sort of wondering where we were going to end up. But yeah, I had a good feeling about some of the characters in the dressing room. You know, I think Joey's been great all season. Led the team really well. I think Joel Powell's been exceptional. Big Dave up front. I think young Owen's sort of matured into a brilliant centre half at this level. I think Joss has stepped up from step 5 superbly in goal, and yeah, like been really happy with the characters in the team, and we managed to get through that patch. And I think, like I said in that interview, I think good times will be ahead. And yeah, I think since the Merthyr game, we might have lost. You might have to correct me here. Is it 1 game?
Yeah,
1 game since Merthyr in December. So yeah, it's been brilliant, and I've enjoyed it. I think you know, being a local lad, bump into a lot of fans sort of locally, and we talk about the club, and it's something I'm really like proud of to lead the team, and it's been enjoyable, mate. Yeah.
And I guess the only last thing to say is, well, actually, firstly, before we touch on that, just an injury update. Obviously, Joey having missed out the game today. Have you got any update on that?
Yeah, touch and go really for Wednesday. Missed out today on the squad. Slight injury in training, led on from the previous game. I'd say that he'd definitely make the final if we were to get there, and it'll be touch and go if he makes Wednesday. So yeah, we'll play that one by ear. I think everybody else is pretty good. No real issues in there. I know Joss is nursing a little bit of a groin injury, but he's been doing that for months, so he's fine.
And yeah, only one thing left to say. Wednesday. What's your message? What's your message to the fans really about Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to picture what this place will look like on Wednesday, and I think it'll be great. You know, we've experienced playoffs here before. We had a sellout in our Step 4 season, which was a tremendous atmosphere and good memories of that. So hopefully, you know, the fans will come out in their numbers. I'm sure we'll have good numbers for that. just create a good atmosphere, get behind the goal, you know, try and make things difficult for Gloucester and get behind our boys, and hopefully we come out on the right end of it.